So we've just woken up and it's -7 degrees outside, and we've decided to go on an amazing hike today, as one does when it's -7 degrees. And we're very excited, and we're going to tell you about our 4 weeks or just under in Austria. We're going to tell you our highlights and about everything we've learned.
A major highlight was our cultural evening. Oh my gosh, my face is frozen.
Key to cutting onions is not to get emotionally attached.
These are our turkeys. It was super epic because we got dressed up in traditional Austrian gear. I got to wear the beautiful Austrian girls outfits, and the interesting thing is it actually started out as a cultural night, very chilled, mellow, full of vibes, good vibes.
This was made famous on a TV show in Austria.
And then what happened is we had Austrian beer Olympians actually join the evening, and then November 5th became a real thing. It was unreal. Well, I made traditional vetkoek. We had a bikkie of stop, wacht, bly nog een bikkie in the background, as well as some kalakatsa and make the circle bigger. And we all had such a fun time.
So the Austrians have a brilliant nickname for me. They call me Brian Gosling.
If you guys have had dinner with us at my house, you've probably come across one of my notorious games, which is the question card game. I made it like speed around, which was really, really cool. So you had to choose a question from my cards and ask the table. And one of the questions we all had to answer was, what is the wildest thing you've done?
So when we actually thought about it, the wildest thing we've ever done was this. It was challenging, our conventional lives back home, which were comfortable, which were good, to doing something outrageous, choosing us first, and, going and learning completely different things, like slaughtering turkeys and living on a farm.
So Farmer Brian, explain to us, what have we just done here?
So we want to kind of cut a bit of a square so that all the energy, all the good soil, all the rainwater can all go into this one tree. This is probably the wildest thing we've ever done. Climbing mountains in the Alps, living through a whole European winter. So one thing we've learned is that we're definitely not city people. We way prefer the country life.
Big city life, me try forget mine. Pressure eyes up no matter how hard me try. Big city life, in my heart have no base. And right now Babylon on me case. Big city life.
Hey Brian, where's the party at tonight?
The party is at nightclub Kiss, yo.
Welcome to the restaurant.
The menu says one thing, but you get a completely different thing when you know the locals, and the prices are half the price.
So this evening I'll be having some tahini, because I've had enough bread to last me forever, with some bananas and a whole bunch of apples. It's going to be a good night.
So we're running in the snow, and even the people from Vienna are looking at us funny.
Mom, you asked for a castle. Here's your castle in Vienna. Welcome to my house. Right, tell me about the taste and the texture and the smell of the city.
Well, as far as cities go, the air is very clean. That's a big one. And it is quite a lively city, and it's nice that it's got its own Austrian type feel, and I think it's still very authentic to who it is, and that's quite special. But as far as cities go, it's still a city, and that just doesn't cut it for us.
This is why we love the country so much, because there's just so many first times there. I mean, it's the first time we went to the Gast House. Like, city restaurants pale in comparison to the small, cozy, warm pubs you can get in the villages. First time I've ever been mountain biking.
It's good as dead. Mags' first time mountain biking, and she's doing so well.
First time we've had non-pasteurized milk.
And then she said, I'm with my friends. She got me thinking, separated.
First time we slaughtered, butchered, gutted, even processed turkeys, chickens, rabbits. Can't believe we had that experience.
Tell me what you're holding, love.
So here we have the lungs.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then this again is the
Liver.
the liver. And now it's going to Oma.
Yeah, so we thought it best not to show the footage of us actually slaughtering the animals, because it can seem a little insensitive, even though it's not. We believe it's not. We were catching some turkeys, and to catch a turkey, you've got to pick it up by its feet and immediately just turn it upside down. And once you turn it upside down, the bird goes into sleep mode, and it is super relaxed. It was an amazing experience, one which we've definitely become more conscious of the meat that we consume, a lot more respect for the meat that we see on the shelf. I'll never look at a bird the same way. After learning how to pluck a bird, you'll never look at it the same way. I think you'll respect it 10 times more, and that's been an amazing experience, because I've always been someone who eats a ton of meat each day, and to just gain a lot more respect for the animal and for the process, that's been very, very worthwhile.
It's the first time we went to a Christmas market in a village.
If you go to Austria, this is actually just asking for Alex white sauce and they will give it to you.
We saw traditional Christmas choirs. We even saw this really crazy thing where they all dress up as these underground monsters and dance around. It was super scary. I'm not going to show you any footage of that because that's totally not PG and I'm still recovering.
These things are so cool. Right on.
Our host literally take down a tree the size of the tallest building ever, and it was just such an empowering experience. First time we ate a Nando, Austrian ostrich vibe animal. Oh my gosh, it was crazy cool. Farm fashion.
So our 4 weeks in Austria have been absolutely epic, and we are going to miss this place so much. It's exceeded every one of our expectations, and we are really fond of this place.